Okay, I thought I would do this really quick. My classes that I teach, a lot of times, especially with my wild edibles or my wild medicinal classes, I give what's called a target plant. And I'll bring in either the whole plant if it's, something, or like a yarrow or something like that, I would bring that in. Or I bring in a branch, or I bring in something that has enough to it that you can ID the plant. And I don't tell anybody what it is. And then this lets them, while they're eating breakfast and stuff, pass it around, look at it, and see if they can ID it. And then this is the plant we're going to look for today. Now, of course, while we're looking for this plant, we're going to come across multiple other plants, and we'll talk about them as we do that. But we start off by looking for this plant. And I thought I'd just put this out to see if anybody else wanted to play along, and then when I'm back on the computer I'll tell you what it is. But start off with, it does have, and normally I don't do any explaining, I just put it down and say what kind of plant is this, and this is what we're looking for. But because you guys can't handle it, I'll give you a little bit more. It has these berries on the end. You can see that they have blossom ends to them, and the berries come off kind of in a gathering at the end of the branch. The leaves, you can see they are toothed. Let's see if I can put them against the thing. You can see they are toothed. Some of them have some lobes to them, like this one here. Some of them don't, like this one here. So the leaves may not be your number one way of IDing this plant. But we're going to come down on the branch here, and we have these. And I would never tell this to my students, but I will tell this to you. These are a very important part of the IDing of this plant. And these are obviously very sharp. And the plant has these covered on them, these sharp thorns. This one is obviously about 2.5 inches long. Some of them are very long. This one's here about 1.5 inches, almost 2 inches here. So you can see they're very well developed thorns. The leaves come off. You can see how the leaves come off, so they're not coming off opposite, so they are coming off alternate. And the bark here on the branch of whatever this is brown with some gray to it. So if anybody wants to play along, they can see, and the next time I come online I'll post what it is. But it's one of our wild, either edibles or medicinals. That's what the class is, so you know it's a wild edible or medicinal.